Right, yeah, Frostpunk indeed. The last expansion is out. The very last expansion on the Edge. Which is basically, it's the last bit of Frostpunk, I think. Because Frostpunk was in the middle, and Last Autumn was the beginning of Frostpunk, the kind of the prequel. And the Edge, I believe, is the end of Frostpunk. Where you find other cities, and you have to survive with other cities. You're no longer alone. And yeah, decide the face of Frostland and lay the foundations of a new era. Yeah, this is the sequel. Last Autumn was the prequel. New buildings technologies, new Frostland mechanics. Hey, sorry, Connie. Yeah, I mean, I definitely enjoy Frostpunk. Frostpunk I really enjoyed. Incredibly. From the very beginning to, I think I did videos on the Arx refugees and Fall of Winterhome, and I believe I did a stream on Last Autumn as well, and I enjoyed every single one of them. Anyway, on the Edge. After the Great Storm has exposed an army warehouse, we are now sent from New London to set up an outpost there. Times are changing. What will be our role in the coming thaw? Ah, okay, that wasn't there last time. I'll play everything on medium for the time being, but I actually like this a lot. You can go like full on easy and make the weather is less, makes the weather slower down. People don't eat as much food and get sick. People get more resources quickly. You know what? I like this. I'm going to play everything on medium, but I like that you can fine-tune it. Gotta have a time machine or clones or a bubble universe. No. No, you cannot. Not without me getting one as well. Right, anyway, let's just begin. And I'll probably have to pause because I need to probably figure out where to put that and where to put this once we've started. Some buildings, such as cookhouses and medical posts, stop working if the temperature inside drops below chilly. Fact. How is sound, by the way? This is probably using the same sound that we had last time. We streamed it, so it should be okay, but let me know.
They say the snow is dead. But we've learned to the contrary. Snow is ever-changing. Unstable. Restless.
Snow.
We survived.
Snow never changes.
Storm. It took away a lot from us. Still, it gave us something in return. Tempestuous winds brought relics of the past to light. Ones that can bring hope for the future. Our assignment was simple. Arrive at the site, build a reliable camp, and create a stable chain of supply. In return, we'd get food and necessities. A square deal. But deals have this peculiar quality. Just like the snow. They tend to change.
Bum, bum, bum. I wonder if the beginning's gonna be the same. The beginning tends to be... was the same, roughly. Anyway. Hey, Baron Ortega. This is the new DLC. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, yes. The Great Storm has uncovered an underground army warehouse from times before the evacuation. New London has sent us here to build an outpost and gather any resources we find. You must surely rely on New London for food. There are no animals to hunt here, and the ground is solid rock. Thankfully, the weather is fine for now. We should survive without the generator until we have other ways of heating. Oh great, the generator isn't built. Okay. A fun start. Not having the generator is always an interesting beginning. Beacons up. Generators under construction. We know what to do. Our first act is to clear the road to the warehouse and start gathering steel. And of course, not forget to start up in tents. The night is going to be cold without a generator. Pause. Immediate pause? Okay, pause. Where can I put things? I think... is up here free? I can't remember. I think we might be okay with positioning. I'll change it if I need to. I think we might be okay with positioning, though. Right, so let's have a quick look around here. What do we actually have? We have... Okay. We have New London over there. I think New London is where you start I think the base vanilla is established in New London. I think. So you have over there, that's the warehouse. Army warehouse. Which has, I believe, infinite steel. I think it's infinite steel. I don't know. I don't even know why I said I believe. I have no idea. I'm completely guessing here. It's all about... I think this is all about trading because we haven't got a lot of space to work with here. Right, what do we have here? We have stockpiles, which is fine. We have a lot of wooden ruins here we can get rid of. The beacon's still active, which is nice. Steel ruins as well. Okay, let us... see about building some tents, though. 10 people to sleep in. We have 65 people. We need 7 tents to start with, then. Okay, that's infinite coal over there. I believe that we could put infinite... I'm assuming you can put infinite trees over there, maybe? If you get a sawmill up and running? That's the trade area, I think. That takes us down to the ice floor. We can go trading, I believe. Right, okay. Stop yakking and actually start building stuff. 7. They're going to cost... How much they cost each? 10 wood. Oh, you can build 3 then. Okay, this is going to be problematic. 1, 2, 3 out of wood. Okay, hang on. How many can you assign 20 to work here? Go work there. Steel wreckage, wood crates. Okay, 15 to work there. Wood crates, 15 to work there. Coal pile. Coal pile.
Sensation. It happened. Finally, the moment we have all dreamed about.
Hey, Bosco, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Much appreciated. Sounds fine. Builds yourself on railguns. Job done. Infinite. No, it used to be the case that there are specific areas which have infinite. Like a coal mine has infinite coal. A steel mine, which you don't have at the moment, has infinite steel. I'm assuming that the army warehouse fills out the infinite thing. And I think you used to be able to put a sawmill. Do I have access to research? Not yet. Need to build a lab as well. Health, medical post, tent, medical post, food, resource depot, gathering post, workshop. Yeah. Right, so we're building everything there. We still have 15 people unaccounted for. Start grabbing me some coal, please. Actually, no. You don't... These people need to start... Oh, I'm doing that there. Okay. Right, there are people building this. Good. Wood is coming in nice and slowly. People are walking, I think. And these people are walking to the wood crates over here. Temperature's minus 20, which is cold. But it classifies as chilly. So chilly is... we can deal with chilly. And the temperature's going down in a day, but it's going to go up a couple of days after that. Okay, be aware of that, Nemo. Be aware of that fact. Okay. Speed up a little bit longer. They're going to go and start clearing that out. Okay. House tents are built. Tents are built. And there. Still working on it? Okay, they're still working on it. Oh yeah, oh my bad. This is my mistake, isn't it? No, this is what we want. We want that done. My bad. We want to clear the path. The warehouse, not the warehouse. The warehouse is actually open itself. It's too cold. It's no people are here, etc., etc. But it's actually okay. Okay, that's maybe. I'm gonna put another tent over 6, 7, 8. Nope. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 7. That's how numbers work, Nemo. Come on. Okay, let's need to put a road there as well. Hold one over here. Okay. Next we need, what do we want? Next we want a medical post. Food cookhouse, resources, resource depot is over there. No, no resource, gathering post. Gathering posts. We could put a gathering post down here. Help out a little bit. Gathering post over here would get us a lot of the stuff over here. I don't need that right now. Tech getting up and running would be useful though. Some tech. Tech over. Really? That's unfortunate. I'm trying to remember. Hang on. How do you spin buildings around in this? Middle click. Okay, middle click works. Okay, you can put over there. Put tech over there. Equalibug. How's that being cleared up? Good. It's getting done. Get that tech up and running, please. We have no food. We have no food. Hopefully they'll figure out how to solve that before long, because I haven't got a way to get food right now. Hopefully when we get rid of these, they'll go like, oh, here's some food, because I got nothing. Get in touch with New London. We need to rebuild the transport depot so we can get supplies shipped from New London before food runs out. It has. To get in touch with them, an outpost administration will be necessary. Okay, pause. Transport depot is that one, I believe. Or I could be wrong. Administration. This is a new building. The communication facilities are housed here and necessary for contacting the other settlements. Needs to be within close range. Oh, that spot is built for it. That spot is just built for that administration center. Everyone's going to be hungry because we got no food. We got raw food. We need to get a cookhouse up and running. Though I don't think no one's harvesting at the moment. We'll get a cookhouse up and running tomorrow. May have already screwed this up immediately. Who knows? Alright, let's get you working. We got some tech to work with. Hang on. Ooh, back it down. Right, what are we working here? Braziers? We have braziers, we've got heaters. We've got a beacon. No, we haven't got braziers. We haven't got braziers, okay. Coal thumper. You see, this is the hang on, coal mine. Coal mining's there, yeah. Coal mining's there. Sawmill is active, so we can get infinite. We can get infinite wood already. Good. Hotel shelter. There's nothing at all up here. They've pared down the tree considerably. Factory's online because prosthesis, faster gathering. That will be helpful. It also lets me go to gathering post installation and resource depots. Heater is also useful. We haven't got wood anyway. A chat overlay is hovering where? I suppose any building's gonna get in the way. Well, okay, let's move the chat over away then. Move the chat over there. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and wait until morning. The transport depot requires 20 steel and 45 wood. Right. Let's go ahead and get those days up and running. Everyone's hungry. People are sick because they've got no food. I believe the houses are okay. But people are hungry because they've got no food. That was Mabby. I kind of screwed the pooch on that one. I'm almost wondering if it's worth the restart, but you know what? Not yet anyway. Work time, please. Okay. Food. I need 20 wood for food for the cookhouse. I believe I can't really do anything with that, is it? It's a fixed shape. I can't really turn that around much. Nope. Okay. The cookhouse there. Health medical post as well, 25 wood. Also, 10 wood, please. 10 wood for the efficient gathering. Almost done. 13, you'll be done in a couple of hours. Give me some workers. Or sorry, there you go. Okay, so what are you making? You're making 4 food rations for 2 days. That's fine. Brilliant. Brilliant. Everyone's eating now, which is good. Steel wreckage depleted, which is the clear out to the warehouse done. Good. Still want wood crates. Still want some more wood, though. Fine. Right, we can build the transport depot now. Actually, medical post is important. Put a medical post, like, where? Here. Get that online. Faster gatherings research, hurrah. Give me also, therefore, sawmill. It's a very early sawmill, that. That's a very, very early sawmill compared to what it's usually like. But I'll take early sawmill. Early sawmill? Early sawmill. Okay. Engineers in there. Good. We're getting some food. We're running out of food. Transport depot. Can I ready? Yes, we are. I build that there. Let me get that built overnight when everyone's off work. Hopefully we can get that. Okay, pause immediately. Achievement unlocked. This is New London, over. Okay, so... New London. Good day, Outpost 11. Well done with the progress so far. We'll send you the first food shipment soon. Now that the operation is established, we await the first batch of steel from your outpost. In the meantime, you are dispatching a group of clerks to run Outpost administration. Your children will arrive with them. They are surely eager to join you. Remember that we can always assist you with any problems. We have to talk. Outpost 11, read you loud and clear. How's the operation going? What's our task again? The role of your outpost will be explained. Your task is to explore the warehouse and retrieve as much steel as possible. We expect at least 1 shipment every few days. We will be sending you food every day. We need problems. Can you help us? We won't. Is that your, like... That number there might be, like, how... You can't see that either. The number says... The number over here is 527, by the way. It's a number... I'm assuming that's the number is, like, how much they like us, so I'm gonna not push it right now. Alright, well... Who's oncoming? Who's gonna be 12 hours away with 25 people? That is 90 people. We need 3 more houses, then. I mean, 2 more houses, 2 more houses, 2 more houses, 2 more houses, 2 more. People. Tent. Yeah. This is odd. There must have been some misunderstanding. Our children were not supposed to join us. Certainly not so soon. It won't make things any easier for us. Well, it's too late to turn them back. At least New London promised to also send food our way. Hopefully they keep their schedule. Outpost administration. The Outpost administration is your window into the world. Here you can contact other settlements in New London and find their basic information. Yeah, cool. I got that. Yeah, see this? I'm seeing that number. Oh, that's the population. That's the population of New London. Okay. Communicate. No, that's not what I want to do. Never mind. New London is favor high. Home city. Okay. Gather 20 steel and send 100 steel to New London. Oh god. Help. Which means I need to get that sent up over there. I haven't got the steel for that, but I gotta send that over there. Okay, we'll wait until morning then. Transport depot. Here in the transport depot you can see all the shipments and expeditions that are currently crossing Frostland. Regular shipments will have information about the schedule and contents displayed. Are they sending raw food or cooked food? Doesn't say. Okay, those have been built at least. Still wounded. Oh god, it's cold now. That's not going to be fun for anyone. Chilly, chilly, chilly. Stockpiles are cold. Administration's cold. Well, it'll be like that for a day or so. What crates depleted? Right, you have 20 people available. I need to have some... Let's build this. Pause, pause. Meat. Where's road? Thank you. Road. You need road as well. Go. Okay. If they're sending cooked food, I don't need a cookhouse technically. I might be able to scrap that back. Wood. Start working on getting these workers online then. Wood crates depleted. Max that out. Start grabbing some coal as well. Curry time about 9 hours. Great. Great, that's not great, that's horrible. Need more health, possibly. Medical post and 25 wood. Another medical post. A bit early for the medical post, but I'm going to put it in regardless. Not built that yet. Sawmill research. Okay, sawmill plans are... Yeah, I can put you down. Put you down over here, can't I? Put you down over here as well. Probably put you down like over here somewhere. Hang on, if we go to research, sawmill, steam sawmill. I think steam sawmill range extension. Sawmill used to be infinite wood. It might not be anymore. Okay, let's research something quick. Sawmill, heating. Let's get heaters online. Or braziers. Features. Our children arrived. Sir, the clerks sent by New London run the Outpost administration are here. They brought our children with them. Many of our people are really upset because it looks like our kids were neglected. They haven't had enough warm clothes and some of them caught a cold on the way. But now that they're here, we can take proper care of them. We'll do our best. They're all... Jesus, they're all sick. Good heavens. Okay. Engineers, max that out, please. We have... Okay, so administration officers can't work. Great. How very administration officers of them. They're all full right now. Yeah, they are. Did food arrive? We need food, please. They want to be sending us food. Right. What's coming? 20 raw food in 12 hours. Great. I thought you were bringing food. You lied to me. People are getting better, please. 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours. More people getting sick because it's cold. Right. How about you? Yeah. 18 people are currently sick. Some of them are going to have to remain sick because I can't really do much about that. Some food has arrived. There's a coal pile over there. Oh, hang on. A trove of steam cores. Sir, we have great news. The warehouse contains a known but very large number of steam cores. We immediately set the news to New London and await instructions. In the meantime, we might try to haul at least some of them to the surface. This will require stopping the steel extraction for some time. Okay, we can swap over to cores. Right now, I want steel. I want to get at least one shipment out before we move to anything else. Features I've researched. Good. Beacon resources, cultivar, wooden supports. Okay, that's going to be helpful. Hand carts. Ooh. Mixed crews can grab a bit of everything. Plus 50 support. Ooh, I like. Let's go to hand carts though. That looks like healthy. That looks vaguely useful. Army warehouse. Yep. After finding steam cores, you can choose whether to receive steam or cores. Initially, only one resource can be retrieved at a time. Your engineers can invent new ways of improving conditions. Blah, blah, blah. Assuming you've got a heater already, right? Yeah, you've got heaters already. Ooh. We've heard that a cache of steam cores was found in the warehouse. This is a very timely discovery. These devices are critically important for the security of our city. Please send a couple of steam cores with each steel shipment from now on. To help you ensure timely deliveries, you are hereby authorized to use emergency shifts. If you encounter any obstacles to your progress, talk to us and we'll find a solution. Understood. You have the emergency shift edict. Do you have new edicts? No. Book of law isn't there. Emergency shifts, child labor, safe jobs, child shelter. Oh, we don't get to choose our laws. We don't get to choose our laws. All the laws are in New London. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. You get... Please, come on. You need to stop being sick right now. These need to get warmer for a day. That'll help me so much. I've got no spare workers either. It's about to run out, surely. A couple of hours it'll finish up. Oh, hang on. Let's send out scouts. It's been days since we've arrived and we only have a general idea of our surroundings. Let's send out scouts to look around and maybe gather some resources. Who knows what they'll find? The Great Storm has turned the country upside down. Can I build it? Is it the beacon? It's the beacon, okay. We need 5 people. You're about to finish, aren't you? 3, 2, 1. Pause. Right. You could max that out over there. You send a group of scouts to collapse the building, frozen den, send you over there. Back to the city. We've got 5 people not working right now. Where can I put you to work? I can't. That's already full. Okay, we got the 100 steel. Let's switch to steel cores. New resource, fine. Honestly, work on those. Get that cleared out. We can put the sawmill over there. Okay. Go. Work time's almost over. We have food. Handcarts researched. Okay. Pole thumper. Wind supports. Industry, beacon, heating, braziers, food and health. Okay, we're actually running out of things to research. Drawing boards, 50. This is more scouts, gives us medical post upgrade. Which I do want, and a bunkhouse would be very helpful. Right, saving up for the wood. We're actually not getting wood right now. There's no current wood at the moment, is there? No, there's not. 5 people are not doing anything at the moment. Working there, get that down. Research nothing. Okay. In that case, you can go braziers. It's not great, but it leads to efficient burners and so forth. It doesn't look like we get a generator though, at all. That said, they've added stuff to the tech tree before, so we might get a generator anyway. Okay, people are definitely getting better. Not people getting sick. We're going to be warming up real soon, which is good. 40 raw food coming in 10 hours. Okay. Oh god, so many people are sick right now. Why are so many people sick? Jesus. Things have warmed up a bit, which is very, very nice. Waiting. Hello. We are standing in the front of a ruined building whose purpose we cannot guess. It is possible that only a remainder of a larger complex. Perhaps it was a mountain shelter or maybe a military watchtower. A shred of white flag flutters in the wind above it. God only knows how it survived. There's no telling whether it has always been white or has lost all color over time. Take 16 wood. Read the journal? Okay, that's just that. Okay, cool. Steel, stone wall, frozen den. Right, back home, back home, back home. Is there a problem you haven't dispatched the scheduled steel and steam cores segment to us? To help you with fulfilling your duties, we grant you the right to introduce extended ships. Use it wisely. Understood. How long to get the steam cores out, though? Point to it is we need 10 hours to get the steam cores out. Have we... Hang on. Build... Is work parts actually a thing we have to build? Or is that automatic? People will work for the next 24 hours. Now we're good. Thank you. Okay, we'll send it to... Yeah, fine. Braziers researched. Got new research. What's actually missing here? Wooden supports. That must be automatic then. Okay. In which case we will build... We will work on what? Honestly, right now we'll work on nothing. I want to save the wood for the next tier up. I need that wood. Get 50 wood for the next tier up. Oh, there's all the wood here as well, isn't there? Yes, there is. There's definitely a place for a... Braziers are 10 steel, and we can put them around here and they'll heat up loads of buildings, which is nice. There's definitely a place for like a gathering post here, to be honest. Maybe even a gathering post, like clear this one out immediately, then put a gathering post there. That's okay. More sick beds needed. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the rising number of untreated sick. They are asking you to address the problem. You have 3 days to admit 1/3 of the sick to treatment, or you have 3 days to build an additional medical post. Ah. Right. Not great, but... 3 people... 5 hours, 5 hours... And where's the other one? 2 hours. Okay, we may be able to get that done without anything happening. As long as it doesn't go too long without getting people sick. Can people stop being sick, please? How more people are getting sick? Oh, no. Got that. Frozen den, okay. Healthcare promise fulfilled. Hope rises. Hurrah! It is indeed a large grotto in the darkness. In the darkness filling it, we find lots of animal and possibly human bones, bearing teeth marks. We are in the lair of a large predator, probably a bear. A terrifying, sad place. An animal that lived here for a long time, feeding on the prey that hunted in the area. After searching the cave, we found a predator, a bear mother with young cubs. They are lying huddled together in the farthest corner of the cave. They did not survive the great storm. Remnants of a building. Go there next. Everyone can do with a bit of wood. Right, incoming food? Yeah. Nice to know. Okay. Right now, keep going. People need to stop getting sick, they really do. Okay. First shipment is ready. The first shipment is ready to be sent to London. Visit the Outpost administration and ask the clerks to open a communication line for you. You will be able to dispatch the shipment then. Steel and steam cores. Good. Outgoing. That, incoming. Stuff. That's new. You got that outgoing. Switch back to steel. Yeah. Good. Alright, let's keep going. Right, you start researching tier 2. Employ some engineers. Where can I get some engineers from? Where are my engineers right now? You're working here, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You know what? We've got plenty of coal. Go over here. finish that up entirely. You acknowledge the dispatch of your first shipment. Well done. These steam cores mean a lot to our people. We are pleased to let you know that we plan to send you food shipments every day. Just keep these steam cores and steel coming. If the supplies we provide are deemed insufficient, we will have to think of some consequences. And remember, if you run into problems, let us know, and we'll look for a solution. Understood. The ire rises. Sir, the news that Newland is pleased to tell us they will keep sending us the food they owe is spread among our people, causing a lot of resentment and anxiety. The vague consequences they threaten us with, shall we fail to please them, further fan the flames of outrage. All everyone is talking about is how we should use the steam cores to help us first, since we found them and have no generator, unlike the folks in New London. We have no generator, and that's a huge fall of temperature. I need to build the braziers up before then. Right. We got less food. Sir, workers unloading the last shipment of food from London noticed it is quite a bit smaller than usual. The news is of course already all over the outpost, causing much anxiety and anger amongst our people. Let's hope it's just a mistake, not a sign of some trouble at home. Great. Fan-bloody-tastic. We're sorry to inform you that due to circumstances beyond our control, your food supply will be reduced until further notice. We assure you that the shipments will return to the agreed site as soon as possible. We hope this inconvenience will not impede your progress. We expect you to keep the shipments on schedule. Keep up the good work. Great. Thanks, buddy. Much appreciate that.
Attention! Work shift is over.
It makes more sense for us to gather, like, if we're doing 102, we gather 100 steel, 4 steam cores, then 200 steel, then 4 steam cores, because it takes time to switch over. I should not have switched then until we had at least 2 steam cores. And touch that is going to go down. It's going to be a pain in the nuts. It really is. No. Is it under tech? No. Resources. Under tech. Okay, because having to build some braziers here is really going to suck. But I haven't really got a choice. There's no good place to put it. Because I can't get both of these. Really? Right, I can go put one here. That'll hit that medical center, and this one over here. Hang on. Go build that there. Thank you very much. Right. A brazier like here that gets those. A brazier here to get those. Brazier here. Get these. Can. Are you capable of any heating structures with the steam cores? No. Generally, this thing in the middle is meant to be a huge like generator that creates heat. But in this scenario, we don't have one, I don't think. So right now, I'm going to be using the steel to make some braziers, which will help a little bit. Incoming 30 food. Go away. Okay. Okay. It's morning time. Braziers are online. Are they? Yeah. I'm very happy the braziers are actually functioning right now. Heating level 1 or 2. I can set these to only be on during the work. Okay, I can set them to be on during the workday. That's convenient actually. It means you can put a brazier near a workplace and literally only have it set up to be burning while the workplace is active. As long as you do it more than... God, this is not good, is it? Very warm. That is warm. That is too hot. This tent. Okay, this brazier here. No, where's the brazier? That brazier there. Turn you off for the time being. Hang on. These are livable. Alright, so let's leave them livable. This is gonna be a little bit problematic in terms of coal. Right. The remnants have reached the remnants of...
New London is waiting. Get a move on.
Indeed, a large building stood here once. That size and number of chimneys suggested it might have been an inn. But now their collapsed remains are all that stands amongst the snow and ice. Before the frost, there was probably a road here that led from the bay to the plains, and it must have been frequented since there was an inn beside her. The place was undoubtedly nice. The feet of the mountains with a view of the sea of the horizon. It's all we can guess from the ruins sticking out from under the ice. A little bit of wood, a little bit of steel. I can go to the... That's our food incoming. Nansen's Stormwatch. Go there, buddy. Okay. How is home coming along? One sick absence. Why are there fireworks today? Is anything happening today? Not sure if you can hear those, but there are fireworks in the background. I do not know why. Also running out of food right now, which is, you know, fun. Drawing boards researched. Good, because now we need to get things like medical post upgrade. Heals 10% faster. Not fantastic, but a helpful. Bunkhouse is basically a better tent. Heating, more scouts, resources. Mixed crews, this lets us get less efficiently. We can get both steel and steam cores out of our resource depot upgrade. Sawmill upgrade, charcoal kiln, turns wood into coal, which actually might be required depending on how this goes. Coal mine requires a steam core. Yes, it is. There you go. We need a steam core for this. We need a steam core for this. We need a steam core for that as well. Let's see. What's my first port of call here? Probably this. Okay. Have we cleared that up? How is that still not clear? Come on. Jesus. 3, 2, 1. Clear. Pause. Why fireworks? We do this. And have everyone gathering everything there. Steel up and running. Oh, so it's not constant steel, it's chunks of steel at a time. Give me a little bit more steel. Just a little bit more steel. Grab all those, please. A smidgen more steel. Medical post reach upgrade. Now what? Bunkhouse. Also very helpful. Great.
Shift's over. Get some rest, people.
Well, get some rest. You're healing up, right? Yeah, you are. So it's going to go up to 20, down to 40, up to 30 again. So I think 30 is going to be the new normal. 30 will be the new normal soon enough. Sturdily built, Nansen's Stormwatch survived the storm, and proudly rises over the horizon, over the snow. It was here that we have seen the last traces of the fearless polar explorer. Its walls are free of ice. Someone must be inside. Inside, we find a group of people huddled by a big stove. They say that they were rescued by Nansen from a whaling ship trapped in the ice right before the Great Storm. The Great Explorer brought them here and ventured further north to study the changes brought to the world by the Great Storm. They survived thanks to a store of fuel and rations found nearby, which is now running out. That is 9 engineers and 22 survivors. That's 31 people. Escort them back, because we've got supplies to drop off anyway. If supplies to drop off anyway. We have lack of food. The lack of food is really rough, though. When's this food going to be arriving? 8 hours from now. That's really not good. I do think I have... I screwed up a little bit in the beginning.
Get to work, people.
So I do kind of... Okay, we have enough steel. For the time being. Swap to steel cores. Steam cores, please. Wood crates depleted. Good. We need to talk. You know what? I'm going to keep going. I'm probably going to fail out of it. They're probably going to get upset. And we'll start again if that happens. Right. Bunkhouse research. Can I upgrade the bunkhouse? Can't. No, you can't upgrade the... I thought you could upgrade the bunkhouse. I guess you can't. Okay, we need to get some bunkhouses built. Because people are coming in. We need that. So we need what? 4 more houses, technically? One house there, one house there, one house there, one house there. They should be all within range of a brazier as well. Oh, and conveniently it also means I've just used up a bunch of steel, haven't I? Blast it all. Can I get that steel in, please? Am I getting the steel? These people actually grabbing stuff, I can't even tell. Right, we brought some steel back with us, we got loads of people in. Scouts need to go back out. Scouts going back out to Forgotten Fishery. So little food right now. 31 homeless, we're dealing with it. Okay. I need to research something as well. Bunkhouse, resources, mixed crews. Coal mining. Get a coal mine up and running. We're running out of coal! We're running out of coal, we're running out of coal. There's about 4 hours left of coal here. That's not good. About 4 hours left of coal. We are really not in a good position. Hence why I think we actually did screw up my original start. We have bad news for you. The rules governing your shipments have changed. From now on, food supplies will be sent only after you dispatch a shipment of steel and scream cores our way. We regret the necessity of taking such drastic measures, but they were deemed essential to facilitate timely delivery of critical supplies. Yeah. Basically, I don't think you're allowed to... you have to basically do the extra shifts there. I think you have to use extra shifts. We're out of food. We must act. Sir, our people are angry and anxious about the food situation. A group of experienced explorers is here to talk to you about a solution. By cutting our food supply, New London has shown that we can't rely on them. We have another source of food. Fortunately, our scouts reported signs of a human presence to the south. Send them to investigate. This might be our lucky break. Okay, where's over there? Go that way. Basically, I think this is where you find another settlement and start trading within settlements. This turns out New London is crap. You have no food. People are hungry because you have no food. People are starving because they have no food. And we have no food incoming as well. Hence why I think I misplayed this a little bit. You not gather. Can I try to focus on the steel, please? Kind of important. We've warmed up for about a day. There's no food incoming. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart this. We're in a food death spiral right now. Wow, everything happened at once, did it? Dang. Okay. Loads of workers are available. What am I even doing here? Final over there. Coal it. Get the coal in. Get the bloody coal in. Get the bloody coal in. Build. Steam mill. Sawmill. Not steam mill. Sawmill. Build a sawmill. Like. Here. Boom, 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 boom. Coal mining research as well. Coal mining need a steam core, but I can put one there. Basically, have infinite coal. Coal's been coming from here, right? Yeah, we're burning coal from there. I can't. We're hungry. Let's feed them, but we have 3 days to feed everyone. Food's not coming. Not gonna happen, folks. I know you're all there like, oh, let's get these people ready, but it's not happening. We haven't got food. At all. We got no steam cores as well, though. Can we build this coal mine? Build a coal mine there. That's set up to be mining tomorrow. Okay. Once you're done over here, we'll transfer the people there to here. Not infinite anymore. No, it wasn't. It was petrified. It was frozen trees. There was a frozen forest thing in other maps that gave you infinite wood. We haven't got a frozen forest here. Noted. We got the steel cores. Okay. You lot, once you're done there, you can start working over there. We're about to drop into -40 though. Which is, you know, fun.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
-40. There you go. That's too cold to work.
New London counts on us.
That's too cold to work. Coal pile, none. And up there. Infinite coal, see? Infinite coal, 24 an hour. 21 an hour. None. You have to put that up there. You put that up there. That needs to be on as well. You're actually super cold. That's too cold to function. That's too cold to function, which means I need to turn on these. And that's also not even going to be enough. That's still too cold to function. Alright, at least we got an income. We have an influx of coal right now. Natural terrace. A mountain terrace slopes gently towards the valley below. The view is promising. The valley seems cozy by Frostland standards and invites us to descend into it. There's nothing remarkable about the terrace itself. Let's keep going south. Oh. I got my toot won't be low enough, but I know the one you mean. I need some... You know what, I'm gonna get Miss Cruise up and running, because maybe that helps. Steel room is depleted. Oh, blast it all. There's literally, like, not much left, is there? Wooden room is depleted. Dismantle that, please. I need one more piece of steel. One more piece of steel, and I would have had enough for the thing. Get that one more. Once we get the steam core up and running, I can actually just swap over to steel again. Okay, swap to steel, please. As quickly as possible.
Work's over. Rest.
28 starving, 56 hungry. Oh god. You know what? Emergency. Discontent will rise. I need to get that food out. And it's still only 30 food. Screw London. Royally screw London. This valley seems to have its own microclimate. It's less cold than the waterfall, although frozen, appears to have been flowing relatively recently. Going further into the valley, we find remains of a grove. A large number of stumps, that's all left of it. Someone cut it down not too long ago. 17 wood, but we can go to the hot springs. Currently on the 24-hour shift as well. We're going to be going until we have like 200 steel now. Steel? 200 steel. We definitely need more everything right now. How are we doing on heat-wise? So far so good. And it's going to get warmer again. And it's going to get warmer. It's going to go down to It's going up to 30, down to 40, up to 20 again. Okay, we're back up. Discontent's about to overrun. Everything's so hungry. Everyone is so hungry. Shipment en route. Okay, we can wait until 200 food then. We've got 31 people not doing anything. What can I do with these people? I put a second sawmill over there, but that's not really a priority right now. Resources, that's not really doing anything for me. Gathering post is not required anymore. Food, cookhouse, we don't need a cookhouse. We have a lack of food. Actually... Oh, that's how you upgrade, of course! That's how you upgrade. I forgot that's how you upgrade. Okay. I can actually just overlay them. Which I do want to do. It cost me how much to upgrade this soul? I've got 7... No, I've got 9 of these, haven't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need 90 steel. Well, okay, fine. We'll keep going the steel front then. 1, 2, 3. Go upgrade all of that, please. I know it's kind of sucky, but you need to upgrade it. There are people not working who upgrade. Shipment has reached New London. Good. Has food reached out yet? Food, I think, reached us, but you have nothing there. Okay, get it up to 100, then we'll move over. Yeah, people are eating. People ate all the food. All the food came and gone. All the food just came and went. Okay, send that. Switch to dual, please. I mean, less efficient, but hopefully we can keep doing both of them at once. 4.8 plus 1. Jesus, that's half efficiency. That's literally half efficiency. That ain't good. That is not good. Freight elevators increase efficiency, I assume. Sawmill upgrade increases efficiency. Wooden supports. I can increase efficiency by 12% for 15 or for 50 wood. Yeah. How much the next tier? 25 steel. Because I want to get that freight elevator up and running. At least we'll be starting luxury housing. Yeah, are we doing those are currently on. But I think, can I turn these off now? I think I can turn them off. Yeah, I can turn them off. Not great, but I can turn them off. You've arrived at the hot springs. Some raw food. A small settlement built under the cover of rocks in which several dozen people live. It consists of several sturdy buildings and 2 large greenhouses heated by the hot springs. Amazingly, people live here, and not only do they grow their own food, but they're willing to share it. This enclave of life clinging to a few hot springs was settled after the Great Storm by people from a town which survived with the help of another city. They set up hothouses here and planted the seeds, as they say, to pass the gift of life. They gave us some food in exchange as a gesture of goodwill, and are eager to trade, more in exchange for help with expanding their settlement. Head home immediately, guys. I know it's kind of sucky, but I need you guys to head home. It'll take you a day to get there, but there's a way to get some food in. We're about to run out of time. We should form a construction team in the transport depot and send them to Hot Springs to build a permanent trading depot. Requires 10 people and 50 steel to build a construction team. Okay, okay. Sucky, but it has to be faster. Contacting other settlements. To contact another settlement and start trading or talking, build a trade depot there. For this new unit, the construction team, which is formed at the transport depot. Later in the game, the construction team can be used to improve the connections between your outposts and other settlements. You have physically been able to switch anymore, and now I'm going to be working on a longer shift as well. Although I think we are too late at this point. Okay, the food has arrived. And has immediately been eaten again. We're back down to minus 40. I need to get... Oh, not you, not you, not you. You... Hi. You... Tier there, go. Out of steel.
New London is waiting. Get a move on.
Don't care about New London. I genuinely don't care about New London. At all. I discontent. Sir, our people are discontented. They are arguing and complaining. Maybe we should ask New London for help with this issue? Yes, we should. Fine. We need to address the discontent. New law will be passed Right. Give us a law to help with that, please. Which is, never good. Fighting arena district. Wow. All disputes will be resolved in fist fighting events in the arena. Really? Okay, that's not great. Actually, I'm gonna build. Okay, I'm gonna build a button. Wait. Hey, Shogun. Build a bunkhouse there. Take this. Build that. Move that bunkhouse as well, please. One of our people died. Oh, it's inconvenient. Tier 2 machines, please. I need to get that efficiency up. Yeah, I'm very dead. That's... Respecting the dead. Cemetery law. Build cemetery. Food rush is still too low. Fighting arena built. Just, funny. Right. Cemetery established. Our hope is getting back up again. Our discontent is falling. One of our people died. Yeah, because people are starving, that's why. The lack of food from London is complete pain. Okay, waiting. Stone wall, crumbling hut. Go there. That food immediately gets deleted. They brought back people, yeah, because there's no food. People are immediately chomping on raw food, which is really inefficient. This is so not helpful. I haven't got a choice. You haven't got a choice. In this scenario, you're not allowed to sign laws. You're subservient to New London. New London decides what laws to sign for you. You can ask London for a solution, but I'm assuming there's a 50-50 chance of what they're doing there. Okay, you get warm up, please. 40 people are sick. You're not even active right now, so we need to put that there. Are these on? Turn that off. Turn these on. Freight elevators are elevated, so that's going to be a little bit more efficient. On. You still got like 2 hours left in that shift. There you do. Send it. Need the food. It's silly. It's because at the moment we have a massive problem. Is the second food arrives, it gets immediately eaten raw. Immediately eaten raw, which ain't helping nobody. People are hungry again. Yep, I think I'm in a death spiral right now. It'll take a while to get there, but I think I'm in a death spiral because I'm not going to get enough food. My next job is to get the construction team. Maybe a construction team will help. That's my only solution here. Things get warmer for about... Things get warmer for about a day. If food arrived... Food has arrived and they already ate raw food. Like, this is a death spiral. The starving people are eating first, but this is not... Crumbling hut, come on. Survivors, I don't need survivors. I really don't need survivors right now. Okay. Yeah, the crumbling hut has survivors. Remember that. Captain, we found a boy frozen to the bone in the cemetery next to a fresh grave. He must have been there for hours. He wants you to call an emergency meeting. He says that if you agree, his mother will wake up to attend it. He must face his loss. Oh. Right, construction team, please. Go to there. 16 hours to get there. 16 hours! It takes the scout over a day to get there. There's still wooden tier research I can. Wood tier research.
Shift's over. Remember to stow your tools.
Okay, well, that just people are just dropping dead now. People are just dropping dead like flies. One person's gravely ill. 1 hour till that arrives there. Right. Build a trading depot. No shipments to send. 35 people there average. What can we give you for food, please? Food autonomy. Sir, our people rejoice at the news of the food deal with the hot springs. We might still have to return the favor, but we'll do it on our own terms. I'd like to talk to hot springs, please. We want some food. I know it sucks, but I want some food. Hello, your people did a great job setting up a trading depot so quickly. Now we can start helping each other. We're sending you our surplus of food. Thank you. And we can give you more if you provide us with the resources necessary to expand our settlement. We'd be grateful if you could also assist us with improving our housing and healthcare. That's fantastic. Thank you. Thank you very much. How much food is actually coming? How much food is actually arriving here? 60 raw food, thank you. We may be out of it now. Things have got cold. Again. That's chilly. Chilly's okay, right? Low risk of falling ill. We can deal with chilly for the time being. Okay, I'm gonna get up to... People are just dropping dead. So many people have died, oh my god. Well, looks like I'll need those survivors at some point. Wind supports have been researched. Research what? Coal mining optimization? Factory. Lets you build other automatons. Heating, improved heaters, efficient burners. That's useful. That is actually helpful. Infirmary is just for better care. Healthcare installation. Cookhouse installation. Everything's useful. Everything's useful. Everything is useful. Healthcare installation. Come on, food. Okay, we're almost full on coal as well. Right, the food's arrived. We commend you for finding out the settlement and making initial contact with their representative. Their crops will provide a very timely aid to our food security. However, we have to remind you that all external communications and food distribution network are to be handled directly from New London. Immediately cease contact with Hot Springs and hand over the raw food you received. Hell no. Yep, I agree. No more masters. I guess now we do we're having independence. People have had enough. Sir, people are rioting. They refuse to follow orders from New London. No more masters, chants the mob. Enough is enough. A miner waves her mattock in the air. Bloody bastards, she shouts. They treat us like dirt, abuse our kids, and now they want us to just give up our only hope for survival? No way. People have dragged the office workers from the Outpost administration to kick them out of the Outpost as they stand. Should we intervene to let the clerks prepare for the journey back to New London? The tea in the frozen harbor. Back down. We have control, but we're not going to send administration officers back. We kind of need them. The rest of us don't really know how to use computers. Right. Right. It's crappy, but I need to make sure that you're working around the clock here. Oh, we told them to back down, and they're still sending them. Okay, I guess they're still sending them. You treacherous scum! Your outpost is officially disbanded, and you will all be tried for treason upon your return. You have 3 weeks to convince us that you've changed your ways and wish to remain loyal citizens of New London. After that, you'll be hauled back in manacles, and may God have mercy on your souls. This was New London speaking. Over and out. Bollocks. Bollocks. Okay, we're cooking food and people are getting hungry now. Seek help in Frostland. With the communications cut, there's no way for us to walk back from the brink. Even if our people cool down and have second thoughts about the whole independence declaration, we can only prepare to confront what we must assume will be a punitive expedition coming from New London. For this, we need as much more manpower and resources than we have. Let's try to find more people in Frostland. Maybe there are other settlements like Hot Springs. It's also worth asking them for help. I see. Okay, we probably could do with some more scouts now. Okay. Well, food is happening, at least. Difficult times. Harsh words were said, reckless decisions were made, but we can't turn back time. We should now focus on searching Frostland in hopes of finding other people out there. Alone, we have no chance against New London. Other than that, we just have to wait for their move. Okay, we're not sending anything back to New London then, are we? No, we're not. Trade resources for food? Yes, we will. Cool. It's cute to think you have computers. On. One of our people died. Death of overwork. And it's end the shifts. We've got as much food out of this as we can get our hands on, to be honest. We've got some food, thankfully. We have incoming food as well from Hot Springs. Only 20 though, really? Come on. Ask Hot Springs for help. Okay, we actually need to do that. Okay, communicate with Hot Springs then. We need help against New London. I am sorry to hear that we were the cause of your clash with New London. If you help us, we might be able to support you later in your struggle. We'd be grateful if you could help us with setting up basic healthcare and building bunkhouses. We lack the manpower and resources to do this by ourselves, and we dread that we won't survive another storm. Think about it. Okay, so what can we do for you? Pause. Oh, don't pause, because I'm sure you'll tell me anyway. Settlement development. Build basic homes and supply the workforce. Basic dwellings. Pump repair. And helping hands. Okay, well, yes, I'm game with doing that. Helping. Oh, we need to send some workers. We send the workers. There's less food for us to worry about. So we'll send help. We'll send the workers out. We're also kind of full on steam cores. I'm actually going to switch you back to full on steel production. Where people keep dying. Okay. Okay. Shipment has reached Hot Springs. Our administrative people have arrived in London. Are we free? Not that London is no longer controls our affairs. Many of our people say they feel free for the first time in their lives. True, we've lost their guidance and support, but we've gained independence. We don't have to do their bidding. Ask permission to cook. We don't have to do their bidding. That's a broken sentence there. We don't have to do their bidding, comma, ask permission to cook soup. Or ask permission to cook soup. We can pass our own laws instead of what to do. It's a petition to change the name of our settlement, since we're no longer an outpost. Should we do it? Yes. We are now... Ooh! Who can supply a name, chat? Who has enough channel points to supply a name? I require a name? This might be the first actual test of the channel points supply a name thing. I only have 17k casual. You don't watch my stream, Shogun. Kerpleth. Kerpleth it is. You're now known as Kerpleth. Right. We can now sign laws. We've apparently got emergency fighting unit has been set up already. Cemetery, ceremony rules. Radical treatments to sustain life. Child labor safe jobs. Child shelters. Soup. Cook soup instead of to fuel more people. Public house. We can dueling law. Disagreements between people who face deadly threats every day can be resolved in a duel. Ceremonial funerals. Loss of hope caused by deaths is halved. Organ transplants, we haven't got that because we didn't have that rule. I'm assuming that if we managed to break away from New London before someone died, we would have had a choice here. Is time passing in the background? Hope not. Well, the choice is between soup and food additives, and child shelters. Let's get hope up a little bit. Child shelter. Put the kids here during work hours. It's because it's soup as opposed to a filling meal. As opposed to eating meal, you're eating like a gruel all the time. I think that's where the flip is. The children are cared for. Hope rises. Good. Okay, let's get people back to work. Improving settlements. We've done that, haven't we? Okay, so that's on outgoing. That's incoming still. Food, we've got food. Scouts have reached forgotten fishery. We actually are pretty full on coal right now. So what can I do instead? Sawmill, coal mine, gathering post, resource depot. Tech-wise, we've got braziers, find people, fighting arena, bunkhouse. There's nothing really here. Forgotten fishery. This sheltered cove was a convenient place for fishing once, until seas froze and a thick snowcap buried everything. Strong winds blew the snow away, revealing remains of fishermen's huts. Remains of fishermen's huts and tents are scattered among the ice. The wood is crushed to splinters and won't be of any use to us. A little bit of everything. Kind of want to get a scout party out to those ruins now. Come on, scout party. There you go. Go there. I think the idea is that instead of getting like solid food every day is soup. It's diluted food. You get to eat stuff, but it's less nutritious. Healthcare institution installation achieved. We've done that. We haven't got the burners. Well, we'll get the burners up and running, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. We're running on full-on iron as well now, because we've got plenty of steel cores to spare. Food's about to arrive. Hello. Note of thanks. We just wanted to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world that you're creating, we can see things will be different. It was the right thing to do. Okay, it's gonna get -40, -50. Good heavens. We're absolutely full of coal right now. Kind of means I want to put in resource depot here for coal. Better than how much sawdust can I put on my Rice Krispies before family system? Pretty much, yeah. Okay, let's get that running on coal, please. Now you can go back to work. Coal plant. I was still hungry. Oh, are these all the same person? They may all be the same person. Okay, we've done their first one. We can do some basic dwellings as well. Then tomorrow, the next day, we can send out back to regular shiftings. I'll send that as well. There you go. get them nice and helpful and stuff. Okay, it's about to get colder. A lot colder. Right. Put those up. Put those up. Currently livable. There you go. One of our people died. It was probably the guy who was sick forever. Wood and steel in the observatory ruins. Close up, it turns out that the building is not in such good condition as it seemed. The walls are partly collapsed and the dome structure's damaged. Part of it fell inside. The roof of the dome collapsed a long time ago, probably under the weight of snow, allowing the Arctic climate to complete the work of destruction. The Great Storm took the rest. There's nothing for us here, apart from some wood and some steel. Good station. Keep going. Might get another scout crew up and running, though. Why are people hungry? Eat, people, eat. There's food here. We have definitely got food here. We can sign a law on the radical treatment or sustain life. Sustain life, because we have the ability to do infirmaries now as well. Right. Your people want to build medical posts in our settlement. It's not necessary in our opinion. We have our ways of dealing with healing. The aura of the springs is a cure in itself. We don't trust engineers and their mechanical way of thinking. We'd rather not have them around. You can help us in many other ways. Well, we're not going to force you to have a medical post. I don't believe in your healing, but... Does that count? Pump renovation, pump repair, helping hands too. I mean, we are definitely helping them. They like us as well. How can we help you? Homes expand the cultivated area, more people to work it. More people is going to be tricky. Never mind. Oh well. I do want to get stuff. I want another scout team out. Yeah, even colder now.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming. Rise and shine. Our work awaits.
How are we doing here? That's still cold. Kind of needs. Hang on, which means I kind of want to put a brazier here, don't I? Brazier, like. Can I even use a brazier here? Does the brazier even make a difference here? I can't tell if it's actually illuminating the area or not. Genuinely. Is there a way to make this hotter? Improved heaters, advanced heaters. Army warehouse insulation. That's what we want. That's what we need. Steam sawmill. Just faster trees. If it's not instant trees, I don't care. Factory. More scouts. I need more scouts. Okay. Efficient burners installed. So our fever is spreading amongst our people in the hot springs, but the locals refuse to treat them in medical posts. They say their fever is merely a consequence of our unnatural lifestyle. And offer some herbal remedies. We could threaten these nuts to make them listen to reason, or hope the outbreak will end on its own. They can behave. Like, treat our people, for God's sake. Like, if you don't want to treat your people, that's fine, but treat our people.
Shift's over. Get some
Goods station. Food rations and raw food. This is a small goods station built at the crossroads. The routes lead north towards New London. The routes need north towards New London. North towards New London. New London, the goods station. North towards New London. That's meant to say south. I'm fairly certain that's supposed to say south. Because north and east are mountains. Wherever the warehouse contains does not belong to us, but, well, it no longer belongs to anybody. So we broke into it. As expected, we found some canned food and some frozen meat inside. Both will certainly be very useful to us. It all depends on perspective. Well, it depends on me trusting that my scouts know how to scout. As far as I'm aware, that's no. Oh no, we know for a fact that that's north. Because in the last autumn, you could see that the storm comes from the north, which is over there. Anyway, discontent is currently super low, which is nice. Pump renovation. We can, but at the moment I think we're okay. Sustain life. Extra rations for the ill. Or overcrowding. Double the capacity of medical posts. Medic apprentices. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. Children at child shelters will help at workshops, speeding up research, or help at medical facilities, raising their efficiency. Ooh. Can I do both? Let's research faster.
Attention! New laws are in place.
Okay. We do need to send more. We need to get more food though. So let's renovate some pumps. Renovate some pumps. I need the food. I need 5 free workers as well. How are you actually? I'm doing housing. Vacant beds 37. So many people died. So many people died. "13 bunkhouses. Did we lose that many people? Really? Oh, good heavens. I guess we lost 10. We gave. No, we didn't lose that many people. We have 5 went to the scouting trip. 10 or 5 went to the construction team. We sent another 5 to New Haven. The administrators went back. The administrators going back was 10. The scout team is 5. The construction team I think is 5. 5 or 10. It's 10. So that's 25. So scout team, construction team, administrators. That's total of 25. 13 citizens buried. Good heavens. That's rough. That's 38. Kind of makes sense, I guess. If helping hands counts, it means that scout still counts as having sleeping here. Maybe. I don't know. The math is not as bad as I thought. It means you have a bunch of spare houses, though, which is nice.
Good day, people. Time to get
More scouts have been researched. Good, because I need to get some more people out there. Where can I replace people with scouts? Scouts, lighter scout sleds, factory resources. I think positions helpful. Stone sawmill, sawmill upgrade gives faster sawmilling. Coal thumper gives improved heaters. No, let's get faster scouts. Faster scouts. I need to put scouts. Right, engineers are there. Give me a scout team. Need 40 wood for a scout team. Come on. Oh, that's out of trees. Oh dear. Okay, that's convenient. In that case, I need to build another... Didn't actually notice that was out of trees. Okay. Oops. Isolated camp. We see tents surrounded by barbed wire, fence, and several people, probably guards, patrolling the area a considerable distance from the camp. After we take a close look, it turns out this is a quarantine center belonging to New London. Apparently our former home was affected by some epidemic that they tried to suppress, and they put the infected people here. We decided to stay clear of this place before the guards noticed our presence. Okay. Hey, New London's horrible. Who knew? Okay, that's online. Some wood working, please. Good. Scout team? Hi. Crumbling hut, please. There's survivors there and I need the people right now. We have no discontent at all at the moment, which is, you know, nice. The lack of wood is going to be a problem, though. I do not see a frozen forest anywhere. I don't have that much wood to grab at this point. Issues. Helping hands would be nice, but I can't really give you 10 people at the moment. London doesn't care for us. I do, however, require deep fracture. We stand on the edge of a long ice crevice. We've established that the crevice extends beyond the ice sheet, deep into the rock. It could be the result of tectonic movement, but rock might have cracked under the weight of the ice. It's so deep that pieces of ice thrown into it vanish without any echo. It's also quite wide. It would not be easy to cross it. Sites discovered. Snow rover. Keep going that way. I need wood to send for food. Sawmill upgrade. I guess there is the efficiency of the sawmill. The steam sawmill doesn't require a steam core? What? Weird. Okay. Right, you go back to double work. We've arrived there, survivors. Explore for survivors. We knock and armed people answer the door, but they lower their weapons when we assure them of our peaceful intentions. We soon find out that they are the last hope. We are the last hope. They are emaciated, hungry and sick, and their supplies are running out. We learn from them that the previous inhabitants of this place were likely killed by wild animals. 33 people in, and I need them. We'll escort them back. We have about 10 hours, 11 hours before they come back in. We have the space for them, thankfully. Of laws. I'm getting the soup. I'm getting that soup out. It sucks, but I'm getting the soup out. I haven't got that much discontent. Making soup. 5 rations from 2 food rather than 4 rations from 2 food. We'll slightly stretch it out. Now we'll know how the poor ate in the workhouses. Yeah, pretty much. Rule. Please, sir, may I have some more? Gathering imposed insulation? No. I need to get some more food out, so let's send that there. Oh! Whoa! And crash! Hey! And the crash. What up, Crash? Oh, God. F's in chat. F for the Frostpunk. Damn. You're doing so well. Uh-oh. Are you gonna launch, game? Are you gonna launch, game? Is that happening now? Are you gonna turn on? Okay, there we go. That sounds good. Better. There we go. Okay. Resume story. Your scouts may encounter deadly threats in Frostland. Be wary when ordering to do something risky. Okay. Yes, no, yes, no, yes? Yes. You're traveling in. Where are we? You're traveling to that place, okay. Okay. Which means you're in the correct position. You're fine. We're gonna drop down to minus 50 before we go back up again. Anyway, keep going. I'm gonna get that soup law for... Have we got that? Yeah, we have. Okay, so soup law next. How efficient are you? You are 0% efficient because it's the middle of the night. There. Cool. Deep fracture. We've just done that one. Snow rover, please. There. Lighter scout sleds, very, very nice. We were researching... What were we researching? Cookhouse installation is helpful. That need 100 wood for that. Oh, God. Sawmill upgrade. I need to get that 30 up. Okay, survivors. Escort them back. OTE on the edge. Okay, need that. Are we doubling at the moment? No, we're not. Go back to doubling. 30. Let's send that. Now we need the food. Have you got soup? Soup, soup, but tasty soup, but tasty carrot and coriander. Making soup, okay. Sawmill upgraded and looked. Infirmary, I believe. Is infirmary that where you treat the gravely ill? Yes, infirmary is where you treat the gravely ill. I need the wood for that, but something to work on. Yes, we need 30 wood to get that online. Right, 30 wood. Research infirmary. Heating, we're okay with heating at the moment. Factory, we don't really need. We haven't got prosthesis. Prosthesis. Go get that running out of wood, but keep going. Incoming. Okay, you've arrived. There, snow rover. We found the rusted wreck of a snow rover. The frozen corpse of the driver still inside. Such rovers were used to scout ahead of expeditions, but never alone. It's too dangerous to travel in the Frostland in such a small craft. This means that some convoy has passed here long ago, probably in a hurry. Otherwise they'd have taken the body to bury it. A little bit of steel. Keep going. Keep going. We need that food. We need that food so bad. Scouts have arrived to the city with loads of people. That's good. People have arrived. Go to Windy Beach. No, keep going. That's ice caverns. Go. How long do we have left? 380. People are ill. People are sick. But yeah, these are all the people coming in. That's why there are loads of hungry people, because they just arrived. In the morning, we'll make 100 food out of... No. We'll make 50 food out of 20 raw food. Which does mean I kind of want to get things up and running. How are we doing? Everything's already on. Okay, that's not great. Everything's already cold. That's not even working right now. That's literally not even working right now. I need to get that... Well, I haven't got a chance. I've got to make sure this works, because I haven't got a way around that right now. Soup. Extra ashes for the oil. I'm never going to use it, but it's there. Come on, start working, people. Get the food coming in. You've got trailer wreck. From steel, look at the massive bulk of the trailer. We can't help but marvel at the power of the land dreadnoughts which roamed the Frostland before the Great Storm, bringing scores of people north. Where was this convoy headed? Alas, we won't find out. The storm has erased all their traces. And that's literally the end of the line there, so... head back home, because you've got resources to drop off. Minus 50 right now. That's, minus 50, I believe, is enough. It's cold enough that if you piss standing up, it'll freeze before it hits the ground. I believe that's like minus 40 is enough for that to happen. Just, you know, just to have... Why? Are women shorter than men? We need the extra food. And we got spare workers, so... That there. I need the food anyway, so... You too cold to function? Yes, you are. Hang on, so, is that... Are you on, by the way? You are on, and I can't tell if it makes a difference. It makes literally no difference whatsoever. That makes no difference whatsoever. You are... Warm up, please. You are still warm enough. Warm you up as well. Mild frostbite. This is gravely ill. Which means we need to build ourselves the... we need to research the infirmary. Need food. Quite urgently still. We still have not found another settlement. Infirmary research, there you go. Knew I was researching the infirmary. Right, put you... You're big. Put you over... Go out the way. Can't put you that far back. We can put you over... We can put you over here, and maybe you're within range of the... You're not going to be within range there. Put you here. Road there. Brazier, like... There. Research, we can't do much. How are you doing? Okay. That food's coming in, going out. Is there anything we can do? Steam sawmill, I guess, is something we can do up. We're back to multi. We're back to multi with you. Do I even want multi right now? We've got a couple of steam cores spare. Just back to full iron. This is urgent. We need your immediate assistance. A geyser has erupted, causing damage to the crops and many injuries amongst both ours and your people. The burn victims need advanced treatments to survive. If we don't have the proper technology, and we ask ourselves if we should have. We never needed it before your arrival. We need to send the victims to you for treatment, although it is dangerous due to the severity of the burns and the distance. We await your answers. We will take care of the victims. Sucky, but we'll take care of the victims. Engineers are there. Good. Okay. Incoming. Yeah. Food and stuff. Are these all gravely ill? Are they just not going to the... Are these gravely ill or not? I can't tell. Status... Terminally ill but being treated. Sick but being treated. Right, the food has arrived. 10 workers are going to be coming in. Scouts have reached the ice caverns. Wooden ice rations. The caves might be a shelter for the wild animals, but it's possible that some people hid here. Anyway, we have weapons with us. In the caves, we find frozen human corpses torn apart by wild animals. By the bodies, we found boxes with documents containing the results of some scientific research we cannot comprehend. There's no trace of animals, and there's nothing of interest for us here. Going. It's morning. Things are getting slightly warmer for a split second. But it ain't not good. It ain't not good, I'll tell you now. Right. The gravely ill have arrived. We've heard that the burn victims have arrived to your settlement after a long and exhausting journey. We are horrified to learn that almost half of them died on the way, and the rest is in critical state. Please help them immediately, or they will die too. Establishing a safe, fast connection between our settlements would help prevent such tragedies in the future. Our people might distrust technology, but we can see its uses. We offer you steady food shipments every 2 days if you build a safe route to us. What does that require? Because that would be great. Build an upgraded transport depot. Build safe route depot upgrade in Hot Springs. Send constructor team to build camps on the safe route to Hot Springs. Those are the 5 people who died. You'll be establishing a safe route between you and the other settlement will let them send regular resource shipments to you. To build the next route, you need to upgrade your transport depot and send resources to build a trading depot in the target settlement. Next, send a construction team into the Frostland and order them to set up camps at all the marked sites on the safe route. Each camp will cost you some resources. After this is done, the settlement will start... Okay, so... What do I need for the advanced exploration and industry? No. Heating, no. Resources. Large resource depot, steam coal mine. I haven't seen. Can I upgrade you here? Can I just upgrade you here? How do I upgrade? Oh, it's just built it. Okay, well that's easy enough. Upgrade that, please. We're just barely keeping up with. Hang on, so look, that does not need to be on right now. That doesn't. Right. That's super hot already as it is. People are hungry. Can you please eat? Steam sawmill researched. Resources. Steam sawmill. Strangely enough, doesn't actually require steam. Okay. While the safe roof is being established, we need to reduce the risk of the next eruption. While your engineers want to flood the caves to stabilize the flow. This will stop eruptions and might give us bigger crops, but also destroy the cave moss we are using as a mild sedative. We strongly prefer to drill a borehole to lower the pressure. Eruptions will still happen from time to time, but such is the nature of this place. Hot Springs will be displeased. Raw food shipments will increase by 10. Overflow redirection will be unlocked. Oh god. New keyboards arriving Friday. Nice. Unlucky moment there. Hot Springs will be displeased. Raw food shipments will be 10. You know, I'm trying to play the happy one right now, so... Borehole requires a lot of stuff. Safe route depot upgrade. Need to research something. What's the next tier down? A lot. Factory, improved heaters, potentially. If only to get the heater efficiency upgrade would be helpful. Advanced burners, improved blowers, radiator extensions. We need to get the next tier up. And right now I'm going to do that just by not researching right now. Sucky, but it'll have to do. Why aren't you eating, people? We have food to spare. Going to eat? Okay, they are going to. They're just hungry, they're not starving. Scouts have reached the station ruins. The tall building of the meteorological station erected by the Winterhome engineers did not survive the Great Storm. Winterhome is where we started at. Not New London. Okay. Thick snow covers the broken walls and collapsed roof. Only masts with this old scientific equipment rise above them. What raw materials we could still find here are not worth the effort of wrenching them from under the ice. Winterhome ruins. Oh, really? Steel Bridge is kind of close by, but I want to go to Winterhome ruins. Because that is the city. We start. That's the way we all started. Triage. Instantly heal half the patients, and a quarter of the patients will immediately die. The dueling law. No, ceremonial funerals. Incoming food, also incoming. Good. All going to eat. Good. Please go eat. There's a burial ceremony starting at the cemetery. There are lots of burial ceremonies to do here. I'm going to need to build a constructor team, won't I? Yep, I'm going to build a constructor team as well. Hopefully we don't get that doesn't get used up. Scouts number 1 have returned to the city safely with 26 raw food, 24. That's good. Thank you. Very helpful. Windy Beach, go. Oh my god. Okay, we need 150 wood and 225 steel for this. That's the safety upgrade, okay. But getting like constant food will be very helpful. Gonna get colder to minus 50, minus 60. Oh god. Oh sweet Jesus. You hit the Winterhome ruins. The ruins of a city brought down by the inept rule of a selfish and incompetent leader. Thank you. And finally destroyed by the explosion of its badly operated, irreparably damaged generator. We didn't think we would ever return here. Wow, the shade. The shade. Those who managed to flee long ago... Those who managed to flee left long ago, and we have no idea what happened to them, apart from some evacuated children who found shelter in New London. Winterhome has become an monument to the human ignorance and hubris, and its destruction is being completed by nature. The great storm covered the ruins with snow and ice. Only the regular pattern of mounds and depressions remind us that this white shroud covers the work of human hands. Children's Mine and Destroyed Automaton. No, I want to go to Steel... fine, Children's Mine. Maybe we can mine some children. Maybe we could mine some children. Right, okay. There's now a steam sawmill. Why did she cause the spill, Shogun? You said it was full of milk, but was that... Did like the cat knock something over? You don't need that then. Not yet. Not yet, but you will soon. That's going to be problematic real soon as well. I had a carton on my desk, went to grab something next to it, knocked it over. Yeah, that's not a good thing to do, buddy. That is not a good thing to be doing. Can you do anything easy, quick here? Helping hands. You could helping hands here, but frankly, I need the construction team. I need 50 wood for the construction team. Come on. The construction team's out and running. Essentially, we're waiting for that to complete now, aren't we? Yeah, they're waiting for that. Okay. We're really grateful for all the work and supplies you've provided. We'd like to ask you to solve an issue, though. Your people are disturbed by the sight of our dead, whose frozen bodies we stored to compost them later. They want to build a cemetery and bury them, like in old times. This is not our way. We want to respect the wishes of our dead to be returned to the circle of life, not trapped in the permafrost forever. Will you help us prepare a composting pit for them? Yes, I'll help you with the bloody pit. Need to build a borehole as well. Okay. The scouts have reached the children's mine. This mine was far from depleted when we last sent people into it. Smoke is coming from its stacks. Apparently people are living here. What? We go inside. It turns out that the mining corridors are reaching deep under the permafrost to give shelter to dozens of children, accompanied by a handful of old and frail people. The mining machines broke long ago. Now the coal is being extracted by kids whose small stature allows them to traverse the tunnels easily. The children are proud that they manage on their own and reject our suggestion to move. We can help them by improving their living conditions in return for coal. We will support them. Go to automaton. Okay, we found our second city, which we don't really need at the moment, but we will probably soon because of all the bloody... Actually, to be fair, that's probably one thing to be researching now is more efficient. I think we have we have enough for the very first one, so let's make the very first one go. No. You? Hi. There. Go. Does that take all of it? No, it doesn't take all of it yet. Okay. Temperature drop is gonna suck, though. It really is gonna suck. You have no wounded at all, which is interesting. Hold a safe route there. We found a camp and the bodies of members of a scouts team. One of our people recognized his friends, who disappeared during the Great Storm. Apparently, after losing contact with New London, they built the camp to wait out the worst weather. We would like to bury them properly, for which we'll need some wood. We kindly ask for your approval. I'm sorry, I would like to... I haven't got the wood for that. Just claim the camp. And you can go to the next one. How much wood have you got here? 32. We're gonna have to move you anyway. You go to minus 50. That's not good for anyone. Right. You've arrived to the windy beach. It turns out that there are no city in this hole. Part of the ice and snow-covered beach was carried away by winds of extreme force, which exposed the bare rock underlying it. This is just the depression reaching all the way to the bare rock created by violent winds. One of the more striking testaments to the power of nature's forces, unleashed in the passage of the Great Storm. Tesla City and the Shattered Dreadnought. Shattered Dreadnought is... though Tesla City is closer. Right. It was minus 50, which is going to be horrible. Which means you can't even work. I need to get the advanced improved heaters out because otherwise that building will not be able to function. Oh, close that down. Turn that on. That's having issues with coldness. Destroyed automaton. A worn, crushed, rusty automaton. It looks like it has spent a long time under the ice. Perhaps the Great Storm uncovered it, and that's why we were able to find it. We explored the rusting hulk of the automaton. It was a general-purpose machine, probably used by Winterhome in the field to help with construction. It must have been abandoned after suffering irreparable damage. The steam core has been removed. We can still get some steel from it. Grove of bones, drying springs. keep this going, but mechanical calculators, which is that. That's what's that? That is infirmaries will employ fewer people. Houses are protected from the weather. Heating, improved blowers. Radiator extensions increases the range of that. Improved heaters, I need that up and running. And a public house. Let's build a pub. But I need to build a new sawmill first. Let's take that down. Build a sawmill. We're out of wood now. Like, genuinely, what happens when we're out of wood? Right. Steam sawmill. That's literally all the wood we got left here. Build a regular sawmill up here, to be honest. No, pause. No, go away. That. I don't need that at all. That. That's what I want. Okay, back. Thank you. Okay. I'll frostbite. Shocking. I don't understand why this doesn't work. Like, the fact that this doesn't work is, I guess, because like they're inside the. The fact that it's gonna drop to -60 is gonna be really bad. By the way, be aware of that. Tesla City. Yes, Tesla City once stood here. The testament to technology, human pride, and the power of nature, written in silence and stillness. City founded by a genius inventor, once protected by some kind of electric dome, fell into complete ruin. The most valuable resources were taken out before the Great Storm, and now only packs of hungry rats roam the streets. It may be worth searching this place again, but we must watch out not just for rats, but for anything really. This place looks dangerous. Search the place for resources. We got lucky. We survived and found some valuable resources. Hurrah! Orica, hello. Hey, Morton. How is the Stellaris? Mirror Lake. I kind of want you to get back, don't I? You head back. You're kind of close enough, don't you? Head back. You're online? Okay, get back to work. I thought I was winning, but then some Alliance Xenos showed up with a 15k fleet and started to push me back. Oh well. Right, I need to build a public house as well. How much is the public house going to set me back? Just 2 more wood. Okay. Gonna be 1 public house in the city. How much house do you need for housing? Vacant beds 9. Cold homes. Let's heat homes. Let's heat all the homes. Well, it's gonna. How do I make you hotter, folks? I know it's improved blowers. It's improved blowers. I need improved blowers, which is gonna be horrible. Drying springs. We must be the freshwater. These must be the freshwater springs where we found a group of survivors before the Great Storm. The frozen part of the pond has shrunk considerably. The springs are barely flowing. It seems the Great Storm has somehow disrupted the water circulation, which supplied heat from the depths, and without it, the sources started to freeze. The plants which were protected by the sources must have died during the storm or soon after, and the animals which used to feed on them left or starved. And let's go Steel Bridge. You need to go home as well. Yeah, no loading back on games. We're out of food. Oh god, we're out of food. Oh, sweet Jiminy Cricket. Oh, sweet Jiminy Cricket. I need to get the composting up and running. Right, it's sucky. It's very, very sucky, but I need to basically. No, can't do that. I'm out of food though. It's not good. I lost track of food. Like I heard "safe fruit, infinite food," and my brain just stopped working. I need a little bit of wood. When you arrive back, it'll be beneficial. as will you. That'll help me a little bit in the long run, I suppose. Moonshine. Every meal slightly lowers discontent. Eating soup causes less discontent. Our houses of pleasure. No, moonshine. Dig moonshine. You can give people a bit of liquor now and then to soothe their aching bodies and souls.
Listen, people. We've changed the regulations.
Come on, people. We need this to be done. Right. 20. I need to get some food in. So composting pit will be it. The whole reason why we got problems here. Improved heaters are online, which means you're now working fine. I need to get the blowers online, which means I need to get 40 wood for them blowers. All the heaters there. Scouts are just good. I disband the scouts, send them back into Frostland. I'll send them back into the Frostland, but right now, improved blowers. Right, scouts. Honestly, keep going down this way. Stone wall. That was it. Actually, I enjoy Frostpunk so much that I kind of lose track of time. I gotta keep an eye on the clock. How many people are sick? 5 sick absences. Really? We've got 10 people not working. Okay, that's working there. Building a public house. Build the old pub over here. Cold, that's fine. We need to do borehole as well, don't we? We need to do borehole as well. Get borehole done as well. Right, you need to go back to Steel and Steam cores.
The workday is over. Free to your quarters.
Reach the steel bridge and get some steel from the steel bridge. Workers are busy cutting pieces of the bridge structure. When we try to talk to them, they rebuff us angrily and tell us to leave or else. Clearly that's a bad thing. The bridge will be defaced or worse. Stop them. We managed to defend the iconic bridge. I'm assuming we wouldn't have access to this sturdy shelter if we didn't do that. Maybe because the bridge would have been destroyed. Okay, we need to get some people in here. Public house. The engineers work at the public house. Sure, why not? Public house built. Hope rises. I need those burners to come online, please. Incoming food as well. In a few hours. We'll be here by the morning. Good. Which means we'll get some food out of this, at least. We'll get 150 food out of that. We've arrived. Pretty shelter. Pretty shelter designed to withstand the worst Arctic weather has apparently failed to survive the Great Storm. Searching the area, we stumble upon a door handle sticking out from under the snow. Soon we dig out the door and see the plaque attached to it. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This is all that's left of the shelter. Okay, that's maxed out then. You get to go home. I think you've got plenty of food. You get to go home. There's still, like, stuff over here I need to do, but... Take you home and take your day and 20 hours to get there. I'd rather you come home and drop stuff off first. A full day to get there, but I hope rather you do that. Okay. Right, we got food. Scouts are in Stonewall. A wall-like formation crosses our path. It almost looks like a work of human hands. Explore. We've noticed how some snow-covered shapes in the niche sheltered by the rock wall. After a while of digging, we discovered several frozen bodies huddled together by a couple of broken sleds. Judging from their clothing and gear, they were scouts like us. We also found some valuable resources on the sleds. Wow! Nice! High pass. Keep going. Quite a lot of resources there. I'm happy with that. Improved blowers have been researched. Okay, here we go. Heat range 2. Heat range 2. Heat range 2. Immediately worked out. Maintain livable condition in homes. Which is going to be tricky because we're going to lose that because of... Oh god, this is not good. Right, what we can here. How are we doing on coal? Yeah, improved blowers is heating level. Radiator extensions gives you range. Coal mining optimization. Or steam coal mine. Steam coal mine to get more coal out. Yeah, but that'll be after we build the second, I think. We're gonna build this. We're gonna build the second one. Where is it? You? No, no. Oh, wait, hang on. Stop. Stop. You. Ah, Jesus. Okay, they've arrived. Now I can do that. There you go. You're pleased to report that everything went as planned. This place will serve as a great vantage point as well as clear visual guide for future expeditions going between our settlements. This section of the route, soon secured. Right, now you go to that one. I was saying range as I changed it. Oh well, I know what I meant. How are we doing here? 107 left. I'm genuinely concerned about what's going to happen to the wood, though. Right, pause. You high. Build it out. We are pleased to report that everything went as planned. This place will serve as a great vantage point as well as clear visual guide for future expeditions going between our settlements. This section of the safe route can be assumed as secured. Good. Now, do you need anything else? Helping hands. Resources for food. You head back home, I guess. These new haulers are truly a marvel of science. Now we can send shipments safely. Choo-choo! The construction team did a great job. Cool. We have our safe route between us. We confirm the safe route between our settlements has been successfully established. It will allow us to quickly respond to emergencies and give us much needed sense of stability. From now on we will be sending you shipments of raw food every other day. We hope this route will benefit both our peoples greatly. Great news! Wow, we get 50 raw food every other day? That's amazing! That's genuinely awesome. Moonshine... Do you get... You can still build a whorehouse. Put triage up and running. It's gonna... I don't particularly need triage right now. Houses of Pleasure... Hope will fall slightly. We could do dueling law, but people die because of dueling law. There's not much else I want to do right now. Care house is another option. I'll build a care house. Okay. How long do you have to maintain these for? We're going to fail this one because of that. Annoyingly, we're going to fail it because of that. Sucks. It's about to fail. Annoyingly. 9 days left until we have to deal with New London. Scouts have reached High Pass. As we had hoped, we found a path leading safely to the other side. There's also a sheltered place where we could rest for a while. Apparently not only we found this pass to be a convenient way over the mountains, bonfire remains and other evidence attest that people camped here. However, they all seem old. Keep going. Here's how car house we can consume half the food. Because they're not doing anything, they just like lie down and don't have to move. Caloric output lowered. Everyone's eaten. Hot springs foods are coming in, which is very, very helpful. Very, very nice. We are almost out of wood here. That is genuinely my biggest concern, though. That is genuinely my biggest concern. Send you to the there. I don't really need that at the moment, but hey. Promise broken. Yeah. Shockingly, you didn't account for the fact that that happened, did you? Disband the scouts. I will take that in. Pause. Immediately build steam coal mine because I want more of this. And I need to build myself a care house for here. You lot can go back down to Mirror Lake. No, go to the Dreadnought. I think we're actually running out of places to explore at the moment. I guess there's down here still. I'm assuming that we find somewhere that provides us with wood. That's my guess, that we'll find a city that gives us wood. Because we found a city that gives us food, found a city that gives us coal. We make our own steel. So the only thing that's missing is a city of infinite wood. The care house isn't for getting better. Care house is for taking care of the permanently of the terminally ill. You're not supposed to get better. As you get closer, it turns out these are not rocks, but huge rusted cages. There are frozen bodies inside, and some lie around with cages as well. These people were killed in some time ago. Their frozen bodies have been partially scavenged by animals. They lie scattered without any semblance of order or respect. If you had any doubts about whether the bodies were thrown here deliberately, a sign that the entrance to the gully dispels them. No man will have rule over others for all time. Convicts of Frostland. These are probably bodies of the overseers who guarded convicts working on Frostland, and these cages were used to transport convicts from place to place. Get some steel. Frozen Sea, shipwreck camp. Shipwreck camp, go. Hang on. You love us, right? Can we get anything off you? We need lots of food. We need workers. No, we're good. We're actually okay. We're actually okay. I don't need any of your help right now. Actually, kill. Plenty of food. Care house hope promise fulfilled. Good. What do you guys want? You need infrastructure repairs. Hang on. Are we done yet? 34. I will, however, build, I think, the next steam sawmill already over here. Why can't we build this over here? Okay, there we go. Better. Once this is done, we can immediately move the people from there over there. Mild frostbite, it becomes gravely ill. Yeah, this person is terminally ill but is being treated. These people will never get better. Sir, one of our people in Hot Springs has died, and the locals want to use his body as crop fertilizer, just like they do with their own dead. I have one of his friends on the line. Hello, sir! They want to compost Frank, those sick bastards. Sir, please don't let them do it. They will take offense. But to hell with their feelings. It's ours, though. Like, fair enough, you do what you want to your people, not to our people. Bunkhouse is cold. Is it? That's not residence, though. How are we doing here? Yes, everything's chilly. Shipwreck camp. We reached the settlement built around the shipwreck. We guessed that before the arrival of Frost, there must have been a sea here. The settlement is populous, but its inhabitants meet it with distrust, even hostility. Convicts were widely used on Frostland to build generators. Deceived by false promises of amnesty and return home, most of them were worked to death, carried on prison ships from one construction site to another. Some of them have rebelled, and those we met here were successful. They killed their guards, took over the ship, and set up their own settlement away from London's power. The hull of the ship generated by the hull of the ship heated by steam boilers protected them from this great storm. Hearing that we too have rebelled against our masters, they seem to warm to us. That's great news. I don't know what you do, but given you have an axe and there's trees here, you might be the tree people. Team sawmill. Wait, it's almost done. Actually, that is done. You're out of trees. You are out of trees. Remove that. Assign everyone to work on this, please. We need to get another construction team out as well. Content is falling. We've got plenty of food. Coal is falling so quickly, though. That is definitely a problem. You need to get trading with the coal with the coal children. Oh no, are we going to crash again? Oh, I just hit pause. I just paused. I'm going to crash. No, I just paused. Oh. Prosthetics allows you to build prosthetics to help amputees. To be fair, I don't actually need a lore right now, so I'll save that until I need it. I haven't got any amputees. We've got what? 2 in palliative care. Yeah, there's 2 people in palliative care right now. Everything's heated up slightly, but we are running out of coal, which is not good at all. That's too hot. That's comfortable. You're cold in that public house. That sawmill running cold as well. The army warehouse is freezing. Nothing here is actually interesting at the moment. Okay, that's built up. Honestly, we don't need food right now. Oh, one person did die. They're back to 49. Cool. Okay. Right. Frozen Sea. 5 hours until they arrive there. There's nothing there, but there's a ghost ship. I didn't actually read that, sorry. Okay.
Shake a leg. Our shift is on.
Can you remove streets, please? We don't need these streets anymore. Not right now. Okay, cutting down some wood. Steel coal, yes, there we go. Upgrade this, please. Very important. Very important to upgrade that. At the same time, we also want that to be improved. Okay, that's fine. Plenty of that coming out now, which is very helpful. We're generating coal now. Right. Oh no, I sent the people to the wrong place. Oh god, I sent you to the wrong bloody place, didn't I? Oh Christ. That's not good. Not good at all. I was wondering why people were still at home. I sent the construction team to the wrong place. I don't think anyone mentioned that either. Arrived at the Shattered Dreadnought, so you can actually do the Shattered Dreadnought. This is Prometheus and Mirror Lake. We're almost out of places to explore, I think. 0 in palliative care. They got better? Fair? Oh, I guess it's you keep the gravely ill there until there's space in the infirmary. Right, okay, that makes sense. Right. Not currently working, is it? You've arrived at the ghost ship. It is indeed a ship trapped forever in the frozen sea, and the broken ice around it rises in dramatic waves. The ship carried hundreds of convicts whose bodies are still locked in the cells, but the crew did not abandon them. We found their remains in their quarters. There's still plenty of food aboard. We could take it, although we can't be sure what was the cause of the death of the crew and the convicts. Take the food. And that is actually the end of that area, isn't it? something else to explore over there. So you're heading back. You head back to a couple Earth. Drop off the food. Incoming food again. Nice. Still ill, but being treated. Medical. We have essentially 40 beds, 20 in the care home and 20 in the care home and 20 in treatment rooms. All mining optimization's good. Difference engine. Hang on. So what we have here, army warehouse installation. That is actually very helpful, because you are super cold in there. About to get colder as well. New London's going to respond in a week. We're back down to full, low discontent. Almost full on trees as well, which is, you know, good. Although we're about to run out of trees as well. At which point the workers become the construction crew and they go build. The convict place must be the wood place. Often does it autosave? Every day, I think. Maybe. Save again though. Ooh. Cool. Didn't actually notice that. Nice, there's a photo mode now. That was not there when I first played the game. Close this time of day. Storage at capacity. Okay, right, so we still have some stuff to be doing here. Still deal with this stuff here, but infrastructure repairs. Right. Pause everything. Pause everything. Good. You... We literally have nowhere else to explore with this squad at the moment, do we? No, we do not. So this squad here needs to get disbanded. We need to build a construction team, which we haven't got, but we need to get you. Steam sawmill. Go. Right, build a construction team. Send them there. Right, build a trading depot, please. Let's deal with the children. And my hope is pretty good, but like we are kind of circling a drain here because our coal is kind of low. We're currently researching where army warehouse installation is going to be helpful. We've reached Mirror Lake. Mirror Lake is over there. Explore that. The sunlight is reflected in the surface, probably due to the temperature gradient in the air. There's nothing to see here. Victims colony. We see a human settlement surrounded by a wall. Could it be the old colony of exiles from Tesla City? Maybe this is the wood place. Ooh, I don't know now. I need the wood place. Thank you for establishing a trading depot. Now we will be able to help each other. That's great. I'm assuming you guys will send us... You send us coal. Basic healthcare, food rations shipment. 100 coal for food rations. That ain't bad. Home repair. Honestly, send some shipments in that way, their way already. I need to send engineers that way, don't I? But you want engineers. I have not got spare engineers at the moment. I don't think I'll ever have spare engineers. Okay. You hold up. Kind of sucky, but you need to head back to Cripple Earth just temporarily until that team arrives there. Depending on what's going to give me the wood. Okay, we're actually full on wood. Outpost construction teams should come back in. Plenty of coals arriving. Food will be arriving shortly as well. Well, not today, but food will arrive tomorrow. Right, good morning, people. Army warehouse installation complete. Good. Can you move the difference engine? Okay. That will give me a bunch of extra engineers. Scouts have reached the victims' colony. This is definitely the former exile colony. It has some new inhabitants. When we approach the palisade, we notice the gate is ajar. We enter cautiously and see ourselves surrounded by silhouettes of people wandering aimlessly among the settlement's buildings. They react to our presence only when we try to talk to them. It seems that these people have lost everyone and everything in the Great Store, even the will to live. We can try to move them to our outpost, but even if they agree, we'll have to escort them. 27 workers. Escort them. Some survivors, but unfortunately not all, saw the sense when we proposed to move them to our outpost. Maybe they can recover over time. They packed their meager belongings and set off with us. We're not bringing them all back, are we? We're bringing back only 27. We're bringing them all back. Fair. Is this game hard if you've no experience with strategy survival games? It has a tunable difficulty. I definitely recommend, if you start with the basic campaign, it definitely builds up the challenge. This is literally the last DLC they'll do for the game, as far as I'm aware. There's no more plot DLC anyway. This is quite tricky because this entire like diplomacy gimmick is new. If you start with a very, very beginning one, I think I did a series on it on my channel. If you want to check for yourself, see how it is. I did a series on my channel, but it's fine. Genuinely, I think it's okay. It's really fun. I genuinely really enjoy this game. Like, the theming is great. The mechanics are pretty decent. It's very much it's got my sense of humor as well, which is the best part. It's definitely got my sense of humor. Okay, shipments have reached Children Mine. Their shipments reached us. Fantastic. Needs to finish to send them some basic healthcare. Actually, what is left for you? Infrastructure and repairs. Take it. Swapping back to full metal, please. Actually, I have no people left over here, so it's going to be very helpful. Achievement unlocked: Bald Mountain. Cut down all the trees in Outpost 11. There are no more trees. There are no more trees here. Which is going to be interesting. Right, let's put workers to work here. We might need to send we're going to have to send like engineers there, which I will do. You actually, yeah, you need to go to the ship. You need to go to the shipwreck camp. Right. I wasn't sure if the exile camp was going to be a city or not. But you're going to go over there and build your construction pod. We have food arriving in 5 hours. More food arriving in... Oh, that's from the engineers. Are we fully done with you? No, helping hands is still a thing. Okay. When you arrive, we'll be able to send out helping hands, and that might be everything you actually need to have like that settlement completely repaired. Are you fully switched over? Yes, you are. I wonder if this scenario has also, because again we have the whole thing where we break away from New London, which kind of reminds me a little bit of like Tropico 6 is like breaking away from the crown, declaring independence. I wonder if you like really like slave drive your people, if you can keep London on side like for a long time. And what does that do for you? Again, it's one of those things that I don't think you're allowed to, because clearly the whole thing about talking to hot springs, etc., is depends on you breaking up with. I guess that's it. It doesn't matter, because the second you meet hot springs, and London demands all hot springs food, that would break. You'd break the link there no matter what, which is fair enough, I guess. We have 27 people arriving. Hang on. We have 29 vacant beds, but 20 of those are in care houses, which means I need to build some more bunk houses. I might actually put a brazier like over here. There's it not in the brazier at the moment. Right. Build the road, please. Build street. There. Build brazier like here. I guess we get both of those. Minus 60. Jesus. Minus 60. Still freezing even with everything on. Thank you for the medics you sent to help with our healthcare. There are still much more sick kids than beds, and we noticed that your youngest unfortunately wind up at the end of the queue. You could tell your medics to start with the more severely sick, or otherwise the kids will organize themselves. Start with the sickest kids. Get their healthcare up. Sucks, but I want to get the healthcare up. Infantry mechanization unlocked. We freed up some engineers. We need to get differentiation online. We haven't got the metal for that, but we need to get that online. Houses would also help with that, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. Heating. Heater efficiency upgrade. That is required. Keep my coal costs down. Food we got plenty of. We're getting coal up. Houses are just still so cold. Hang on, were you cold? Because you're building station heat zone. Oh, you're outside the heat zone. Even though we haven't got a generator, this still counts as having a heat zone in the middle. Okay. Wow, and actually, I could have put that in the middle of nowhere. Because that's not actually required to... no, that's a lie, isn't it? You have to put that within the heat ring. That's an annoyance. That is an embuggerance. Scouts 13 have arrived to safety in the city with a bunch of people, which means I need to build some homes. Bunkhouse again. No, actually, no one's actually no. Never mind. No one's currently. Okay. You, hi. Got back home again. Grove of Bones, go. I think that's the only thing left you have to explore, and they're about to arrive at shipwreck camp. I can only assume that those people. Oh, come on! I need to get that up and running. Okay, once that's done, difference engine. We need to get hotter. It's gonna warm up. It's gonna warm up there, thankfully. Shipwreck camp. Thanks for the trading depot you built. We can help each other survive. One more thing. We have problems. Can you help us? Yeah, they give us wood. They give us wood. Further damage after the geyser eruption. Again, I think we can send out helping hands immediately. And that'll be the last bit for hot springs, I think. Yeah, the housing would be helpful for the houses. Oddly enough, yes. Advanced heaters, I think, is hotter stuff. Advanced burners is hotter burners. No, it might be more efficient burners. Yes, it might be helpful to do the houses, though. You're correct. House redesign, house insulation as well. House, it is. I need so many things, though. There's so many things I actually require. Actually, here I only need shuttle carriers and steam lorries here. So here, coal mining rationalization is helpful. Industry, additional scouts we don't need. Heating. Yeah, house comes first. Those houses up in line. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They ostensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold. We'll try to heat some homes, but it's going to be difficult. We have 2 days to heat the homes. It's not going to be very helpful because I don't think it's genuinely going to be sucky. That's why it's bad. Everything's chilly. I cannot make it any better than that for you. I'm sorry. We might fail that promise. Which means I probably shouldn't have promised. People are sick still. Massive extra rations. Actually, they're all pretty much done, aren't they? Yeah. In about 3 hours, that entire infirmary is going to empty up. Shipment has reached hot springs. This is the last of the hot spring stuff, I think, unless there's a level 4. But things usually come in 3s, so we might be okay. Your engineers found out someone sabotaged one of the main pumps heating the hothouses. Some crops were lost, and it'll take at least a day to resume food production. We believe this to be the doing of New London, or their sympathizers. We are anxious that if they do this again and cripple the food production, we might starve. To prevent this, we should work together even closer than before. Do you agree? Joint watch will be unlocked. Food shipments will be had for 2 days. Hot springs will be pleased. Watchtowers will be unlocked. Joint watch. Yeah, go for joint watch. Is joint watch under this place? Joint watch is under this? Not yet, anyway. Food is hard for 2 days, but I think we can deal with that.
To work. Let's get this shipment ready.
The lack of... Okay, I need to get the wood in from you lot. Raise food availability. Improve acquisition of resources. Provide healthcare. You want coal and food for wood. No, we'll give them tier 1 healthcare. We need the wood anyway. Inconvenient truth. Sir, our team in Hot Springs reports that repairing the damage from the geyser eruption, they found out that we are most likely responsible for this disaster. Apparently when we fixed the pumps, we redistributed the flow of water underground. Some locals already consider the eruptions nature's punishment for bringing technology to Hot Springs, so what should we do? Come clean and apologize. And blame the unstable geyser. We'll apologize. We're not really using their favor. We're not using their favor. We'll apologize. We should probably be using their flavor, to be honest. We haven't actually used people's favor at all. Which is my B. Definitely my bad. Okay, houses have been researched. I can build houses to increase heating level. 17 wood. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 houses? You have 15 bunkhouses, so what's the maths on this? 15 times 20 is 300, 300 wood, and 17 times 15. 15, I could build a calculator up, but do it in my head. 75 is 35. 50. 35, 50, 1 and 7 is 70, and 1 and 1 is 100. It's 255. In my head, on a piece of paper as well, but long multiplication. So we need 255 steel and 300 wood, of which we have 150 incoming. So we need another 20 from someone. Okay. In that case, can I get these out the way early? Best question. We need to get 7 homes. Can I do 7? I can't do 7. I'm so short of just doing 7. Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can do 5. Well, I'm slow on steel as well. Build those houses, please. Once these come up, they should be within livable range. Yeah, they're within livable range. And the wood will arrive in time. Okay, the wood will arrive in time. Which it did. I just need to get the steel up and running. Which is, that weather is really, really, really inconvenient. What's up, guys? We know you have your own problems, but we have no one else to turn to. A disease is spreading among our people, and some of them will die if they don't get medical help that we can't provide. They would risk traveling to your settlement if you agree to cure them. In exchange for your help, they are willing to stay and work for you. They are great workers, more than willing to pull their weight after they recover. 10 gravely ill will be sent to us. We will cure them. We will cure them. What's this? Is it still 4? Oh my god, there's more. Jesus. I thought it was going to end at 3. Nope, this level 4 still. You can build them separately, but if you build them on top of bunks, it counts as an upgrade, so it costs less. We need we need steel. We require steel. There's food coming in, thankfully. If we get 37 steel, we might be able to succeed at this. Because once this goes up to, once that temperature comes up, that'll succeed 100%. Come on, quick. Okay. Research something as well, but I want to get. I can't research anything at the moment. I'd want to get that up and running as quickly as possible. Research is useful, but I need to get those houses built. 34, come on. Good. Build a couple more bunkhouses. Bunkhouse. No, build house, there you go. Build 2 more of these. That should fulfill that. We need how much? We need 75 steel for difference engine. Come on, build it. We're so close. Get it built, 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 get it built. Oh, that was close. Difference engine. Access food. Some more food. Okay. Yeah. Thing is, now it'll be a lot easier because temperature will go up and that'll be completed. Although soon we'll have the whole New London response thing, which is going to be difficult. I have no idea what's going to happen with that. That's probably the end of them. The rough end of the scenario. Not the complete end, but the rough end. Incoming wood. People are sick, that's fine. Temperature's okay. Back up to minus 50. Which means that that can go off. That can go off. Nope. Honestly, until that succeeded, I'm going to keep it on, because I've done this before, where I accidentally turned off the wrong thing, and it just ruined everything. It's probably more the grove in which we once discovered human bones buried under the trees. Give us some wood. Numerous human bones lie scattered among the stumps of frozen trees. Most of them have tooth marks left probably by starving wild animals, which must have unearthed them, desperately searching for food. We'll bury them before leaving. This is all we can do for these long-gone strangers. And that's everything. That is literally everything we can explore. There's nothing else for me to explore here. Scouts can come home. That entire scout trip was pointless. If only the person who's over here had scouted that place out, we would have no problem. I was expecting to go further down. Okay. Let's start working on... let's start working on... coal. A lot of steel for that. Help access the coal hold. That brazier there can actually get destroyed. To be honest, that brazier is useless. A hidden graveyard. Sir, our people made a disturbing discovery. While preparing a place for the gathering post, they followed a path trodden in the snow, which led them deeper into the frozen forest. They found a clearing with about 20 graves. On one of them lies a captain's hat. Our people think that this ship's crew buried here, presumably by the locals. Don't talk about this. Don't need to worry about that. Okay, improve the heating and access the coal hold. Okay, we got a lot of people left over, don't we? Yeah, we got a lot of people not doing anything at the moment. Not that there's anything for them to do. There just generally is not anything for them to do. What would they be doing? When's food arriving? Do I have any favor with you? Favor's average. Can we get some food, please? It's gonna fall, but I need the food. Until your new difference engines online. Advanced burners even further reduces efficiency even more. Explosion energy, additional scouts, don't care about that. Resources, straddle carriers fully increases, even further increases. That I want. House redesign. Houses cost less steel to build. Also very helpful. We'll do that tomorrow. Research factory. Yeah, putting a factory. But I don't think factory does anything for me. Let's actually wait for that to be ready tomorrow. Wood's arriving. Please, time is going to end. It's going to end in 14 hours. That should be fine, because that'll be 24 hours from now. 1 day, 14 hours left until the confrontation. We'll carry on at least until that turns up. It just seems to me makes the most sense. They've reached us as well. We managed to gain access to the coal hold. In process, your people found the registry containing our sentences. Most of our people were convicted for minor offences under new, harsh laws intended to raise cheap labour. But it turns out there are also arsonists and murderers among us. The registry contains no names, just prisoner numbers, but we think it's fortunate. We can give everyone a new life in this new world, and to this end we ask you to destroy the registry. Forgive and forget. Just forgive and forget at this point. It's too late to be worrying about stuff like that. They're now at tier 3, so can you get work on you for tier 2? Mining tools, proper houses, coal mine rebuild. Need a lot of steel for you. Okay. Research, house redesign. Infirmary checklists, that just improves speed. Straddle carriers, just makes that faster. Yeah, house redesign. It'll help us build the rest of the houses. The heating and healthcare in our settlement have improved, but your medics say that malnutrition is still causing many to fall ill. We don't have much, but we've managed to survive on our own. Yet perhaps it's time to seek help. We don't do this lightly, and we don't want to use you. We know that you're in contact with a settlement producing food, so maybe we could talk to them? We'll put you in touch. God, we want to... You know what? No, we'll put you in touch. We just did the whole thing about forgiving everyone there from their crimes, and we're like, just thinking like, do you want to put the criminals in touch with... No, screw it. You have to cooperate, otherwise we'll all die over here. Right, we have to disband these guys, we don't need them anymore. There's literally nothing for us to do with you. There's literally no use for you anymore. Okay, well... coal mine rebuild, proper houses. Proper houses. Do you even need the coal that much? Good heavens. Bit extra, isn't it? Well, resource depot, I guess. How expensive is this? 20 steel. We'll build one of them for promise fulfilled. Hurrah! Now that the first improvements are complete, let's build something that should benefit both our settlements. Establishing a safe route between us would make trading faster and more secure by preventing the shipments from getting bogged down in the snow. If you build it, we'll start sending you wood every other day. That would be fantastic. Can you build a... we can build a construction team. Immediately start sending you to... Oh, wow. Are we building... Are we going over the mountain? Interesting. Send you over there. We get colder again.
Attention. Work shift is over.
That on wood. New Londoners are coming. Sir, a large group of people is heading to our city from New London. We don't know their intentions, but we must assume that it's the vanguard of the punitive expedition. The moment of truth is coming. This will be the test of our resolve. There was a little flashing light there. Well, in 24 hours, give or take, they arrive. So, they can't build anything there at the moment. Relations is loyal, friendly, neutral. We have in theory 2 people on side. We need a lot of steel. Okay. God bless our captain. I'd follow him in anywhere. Okay. Getting cold again. Here they come. These poor people. Oh god, they're not. It's not the Vanguard. They've abandoned New London. Trouble in New London. There's no punitive expedition. They are ordinary people. Their delegates are here to ask for help. We fled the hunger and chaos of New London. Everything's falling apart. Healthcare, the coal supply, even the generator. The administration just argues over what to do and no decisions are made. Sound familiar? Help us, please. You're our only hope. Some of our people, recognizing their friends and relatives amongst the refugees, are embracing them and taking them home. We have no choice, but we must welcome them. Well, that's that then. It's not actually punitive expedition. We just got a bunch of new people. 13 of which are currently... Okay, actually build some houses first. People, houses. House here. Not enough steel. Ooh, or misses. How much steel do I need for the new house? New London. Outpost 11. We heard some people from our city just reached you. What they tell you is mostly true. We've lost some crops, had a food shortage, used sawdust, had labor shortages, then a generator malfunction, and things are out of control. To prevent panic, we tried to cover up the scale of the crisis. That's why we didn't tell you. We urgently need resources on our people. Our relations were good recently, but please, can you help us? New London can't fall. We need to think about it. Deciding the fate of New London. They get house tech? Yeah, they've got houses. House redesign is still being researched, though. Well, let's talk to them all. Right. Hot Springs. Being supports against New London. We don't know much of New London, but it seems that unlike you, its people failed to adapt to the changed world. If you let their city fall, they will strengthen your ranks and learn your ways. If you help them instead, your people might yet become assimilated by them. The nature is our ultimate judge, and it is useless to dispute her rulings, but whatever you decide, we won't deny you our help if you ask for it. Okay, so they're on board with us. Whatever we choose. They want us basically to let New London die, but they're on board with whatever choice we make. Oh, trying the wrong people. My bad. The prisoners are loyal to us. Can you help us with New London? All those wealthy New Londoners are scum. No offense, pal, you're different. But they can go to hell with their generators and fancy houses. They grew too big and the world will cut them down. If you help them, they'll only stab you in the back, mark my words. In the end, each of us should stand or fall on their own. We say let New London fall. But we owe you, and we will help you whatever you do. Okay, it's 2 people on board. We have had very little relations with the Children's Mine, so they aren't necessarily going to be on board with us. We're saddened to hear about the plight of New London. It reminds us of the tragic fate of Winterhome. We should try to help them. Some of our children might have relatives there. If we leave them to their fate, many will die. In this world, so much too much death already. The decision is yours, but whether you choose to save New London or not, we will help you as much as we can. We must stand together or all freeze alone. Okay, so they'll all basically help us. They'll all help us, but it's our choice. And I'll make that choice now, and then I'll call the stream. Communicate with New London. We have an answer. Either we won't save you and a huge wave of refugees come in, or we will save you and the people will come here. We can't be here much longer. Hear us out, we beg you. We treated you badly, misled you, and we were wrong. Although we still believe we are one people, we will respect your autonomy if you save our city. If you refuse, many will die, but many more will flee to your outpost and every other settlement they can get to. You can't possibly accommodate them all. So many lives are at risk here. Please don't forsake them. What is your answer? I think New London dies. I think New London dies. Farewell. Gather 200 food rations, have 5 working infirmaries, build 20 additional bunkhouses, keep all bunkhouses cold or warmer, and have no homeless. Is the next thing we've got there. But I'm going to call the stream now, folks, because it's quite late. I've been playing for a while. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this again. I might do it next week. I might touch this again next week, because Friday is going to be Muck Warrior and Saturdays will be something else. So I'll come back to this next week. I'll come back to this next week, and we'll see if we can actually get to the point of saving the refugees from New London, while also basically setting up the route to the shipwreck camp. We have 5. Jesus, we got 5 days. 5 days to build 20 additional bunkhouses. Good heavens. It says, man, they say bunkhouses rather than houses. It doesn't have to be houses. It can be a bunkhouse. Bunkhouses are way cheaper. Let's do quick maths here. It's 20 bunkhouses, so it's 400 wood and 200 steel. It's not too bad. The 5 working infirmaries is going to be a pain because we don't have enough engineers for that. Bunkhouse is cold or warmer. And the food. Well, we'll find out what happens next time, folks. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Do hop onto my Discord if you haven't already, or my YouTube channel. I have done a previous... I think all my previous Frostpunk is on YouTube at the moment. The original campaign, as far as I got in it, and I think I did all the other stuff as well. So, give that a go. I'm going to rest my voice, and I will catch you all next time, folks. Thank you very much for watching me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.